Check that.
I'm sorry, what?
Your plate.
Yeah.
You didn't eat very much.
I don't know, it tasted...
What?
Nothing. It's an ugly word.
What?
Rape.
Listen, Ada's going to be over here to take care of Corey. We should think about getting out of here, getting down to the station.
Is there going to be a lineup?
Yes?
Is Jerry going to be there?
Yes.
And I'm going to say, it's that man, our friend. He did this to me.
Oh, baby, listen. Captain Petroni's going to get this thing over with as quickly as possible.
All of those people. All those cops we know. People we've had over for dinner, their wives and their kids. They're going to look at me.
Hey, what happened? It wasn't your fault.
You think that Jerry can't remember?
I don't know.
Well, if he does, why would he pretend he doesn't? I mean, why would he do that?
The sooner we get out of here, the sooner we'll get this thing over with.
Could I have some more coffee, honey? Could you get me some more coffee?
Yeah, sure, babe. There you go. Honey.
It's just me being clumsy, honey. It's no big thing.
It's all right.
Tell him he'll hear from me when I have an itemized estimate. Anything else?
You've got an inquiry from Who's Who in the Midwest. It seems they've decided you're a who. They sent a questionnaire. What do you want me to do with it?
You really want me to tell you? File it.
Very well.
What's taking them so long? The people from Bel Air were supposed to open the bids at 8 a.m. How long does it take to open a few envelopes, anyway? Anything on the bids?
Not yet.
They're taking their own sweet time about it, aren't they?
Not unusual with a project of this size.
Where's Denver Hobson? Considering the importance of what's going down here, I think our lawyer might want to be present.
He's late.
I know he's late. Did he call? Where is he?
I haven't heard anything from him.
I've never seen you this jumpy. We've bid on big projects before. Why are you so worried about this one?
Because this is it, Curtis. This job is the foundation, the cornerstone of everything I came back here to do in Bay City. Any news?
I'm sorry, I haven't heard anything. I just got in the door.
Where have you been?
I was down at the police station giving evidence.
Evidence about what?
Well, my sister Clarice was assaulted.
Assaulted?
Well, raped, actually. They got the guy they think did it, but, well, everything that can be done is being done.
Your sister, is she all right?
She's okay for now, it seems, but, well, she was quite a nightmare for her, and she's,
Coping?
Yes.
So it's all under control?
Well, I wouldn't exactly...
Mr. Black's office? Yes. Just a second, please. It's the Bel Air people.
Hello. We've been expecting your call.
Another world.
Clarice is in the back getting ready. We're going to leave in a few minutes for the station.
How is she?
Always well as can be expected. Considering this, and I hope this doesn't louse you up coming over here on such short
Don't
notice.
worry about it. The important thing is to take care of Corey.
Yeah, he's a little confused right now.
Poor kid.
Yeah, I just told him that his mother's unhappy. I don't know how to explain something like this to somebody that age.
You don't.
To tell you the truth, he's not the only one that's confused. I mean, if you were to say Jerry Grove, just the name to me, I would say, yeah, sure, that's That's my best friend. That's my partner. I mean, there's some people you just know where they fit into your life and what you owe them. And one night, it's changed.
Larry, is Clarice sure that it was Jerry?
What do you mean? Did she make it up?
Well, no, boy.
Then what?
Larry, you're a cop.
So?
Well, you know what can happen sometimes, you know, to witnesses. I remember Gil telling me that well, they can go through something that's so shocking, you know, and so terrible that sometimes they can't think straight or see straight, and they don't mean to tell it wrong.
Look,
they
if she
can't
said
help
it was Jerry, it was Jerry.
Well, yeah, okay, but it's hard to believe, you know.
But she wouldn't make something up like that.
I know.
Besides, Rick's got the medical evidence. He's going to compare specimens of Clarice with those of Jerry. We're going to have it settled.
Well, if you do get proof, what are you going to do then?
Ada, you're asking me things I can't answer. I don't know. I'm trying to be a father. I'm trying to be the best friend, a husband. I don't know what all. But it just gets to a point to where I don't know exactly what to do. If you could tell me what to do, I'd appreciate it, because you're looking at somebody who's stumbling through the dark right now. You really are. I'll get Corey.
I'm ready.
Oh, yes. Are we going to have the privilege of working together? Well, I can tell you we're smiling at this end. I hope the same can be said for you. And we'll try to keep it that way. Why don't I call you back this afternoon? We'll set up an appointment to meet face to face. Around 2:30, all right? Fine. I look forward to it. Good. Talk to you then. Well, it looks like we have some work to do, gentlemen and lady. All right, Felix. You drop the specifications for the subcontractors to bid on. Denver, the building permits and such. That'll be your department.
I'll get right on it, sir.
Gentlemen, onto the breach.
Congratulations seem to be in order.
Thank you, Quinn. I'm not surprised. Blackhawk is the best. And we came up with the lowest bid. What would have surprised me is if they hadn't given it to us.
Yes, Mr. Black.
Oh, Quinn, I want you to get Blaine Ewing in here as soon as possible.
If it's about the bar glass situation, we've got that under control.
No, it's something else.
Maybe it's something I can do.
No, I need her. Just get Miss Ewing in here as soon as possible. Thank you.
Stand in the lineup. What for?
You're a cop. I'm sure I don't need to explain.
Yeah, but why? I mean, Clarice knows me. What purpose would it serve?
Essential to your case.
For my case. Right. Well, the doctor brought his bag. What are you going to do?
Is this a blood test?
For my case, right?
Roll up your sleeve.
Whatever you say. No, you hurt me. No, come on, do it. No. Come on now, do it. You ought to hurt me. Get off me. Okay, get off me.
Got into him. I don't know. You'll get my bag. I'll take this over to the lab, all right?
Yeah.
As soon as possible.
What is this doing here?
shouldn't be much longer. We'll go in there and identify him. It'll be over with.
For today.
Yes.
Nobody's going to come in here, are they? I don't want anyone to see me.
Well, I mean, if you're not directly involved in the case, they're usually not around.
Gotta feel funny, huh?
Funny?
Well, I mean, being here like a civilian.
Oh, yeah. I'm used to walking around like it's my home. Yeah, it's pretty strange.
What do you need to talk about? I mean, you didn't look very pleased, and you hardly said a word to her when you were leaving.
Oh, baby, it's nothing. She just kind of stirred some things up in me. I'm just angry, that's all. Just real angry.
At me?
No. No, baby, I'm not angry at you. I let you down. You know, I said I was going to protect you, and I let you down.
Hey, don't talk like that, honey.
You know,
It's
and last
true.
night I was at the Connection, and I was going to kill Jerry, and I would have. If Denny hadn't stopped me, I just forgot who I was. That really gets me, you know, that I could let myself get so carried away with emotions.
Larry, we both feel awful. Trouble with us is we're human beings.
Yeah, well, I'm also a cop, you know. I'm supposed to be able to control myself in a tight situation like that. And if I can't, you know, what makes me different from Jerry?
Larry, please.
No, it's true. I mean, whatever made him rape you. And I can't believe that it was anything in his control. I got a taste of it last night when I went after him at the Connection.
Larry, don't do this to yourself, and don't do this to me.
Well, I can't help it, you know. I mean, Ada asked me if we were going to press charges, and I told her, yeah, I'm a cop, and I have to make sure that I put away people who do
Larry,
stuff like that.
Larry, please don't.
I mean, you know, after what I did to Jerry, I can't believe that I'm really that good of a cop, and I'm not much of a husband, because I didn't keep much from happening to you either.
Honey, you didn't. I mean, you didn't.
Now, Jerry was my best friend, you know. He was my partner. I should have been able to see that something like this was going to happen.
Well, I should have. I mean, I was the one who was getting the strange phone calls, but I just never figured it out.
Maybe it
You know
was...
what scares me?
What?
Well, I wonder if I did something to somehow signal... If I did something to him...
Honey, it wasn't your fault at all.
But why? I mean, there has to be a reason. It's not your fault, Larry. I feel like it's my fault.
No, honey, it's not your fault. Whatever it is bottled up inside, and it's going to take somebody like Rick or some doctor to pull it out of Jerry.
I want to know.
Well, baby, there's not a whole lot I understand about this, and I don't know how we're going to get through it. But I know this. I know I love you. I know I trust you. And if we're going to make it through this, we're going to have to hold on. Just you, me, and Corey as tight as we can.
I can stand any of it. I can face any of it. If you're there.
Novel theory. What makes you...
Well, I was taking care of Corey last night when he had his bad dream. Sort of wondered if he caught it from me. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a nuisance to you.
Nuisance?
Well, yeah, you have so much to handle with Clarice and Jerry, and then here I am with my boring old nightmares again.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly what triggered off the nightmare again.
Clarice and Jerry?
Yeah, I mean, the shock of that is...
It was a shock and a half. I never would have thought, Jerry. You know, every time I picture the three of them together, Larry, Clarice, Jerry, I get these mental pictures, you know. It's always very, affectionate. You know, a lot of hugging and hands around waists and shoulders. It's gentle. Very gentle.
Did I make a fool of myself last night?
Where'd that come from?
No, it's just that I keep replaying the conversation I had with Dr. Wagner, and in my mind, and I just want to crawl into a hole every time I think about it. All she did was confirm that I was doing the right thing.
Well, it's better than if she'd told you you were doing the wrong thing, isn't it?
I guess. It's just whenever I think about that,
You keep replaying the conversation in your head, right?
Yes.
This is great. Between my mental pictures and you replaying your conversations, maybe we've reinvented talkies, huh? How does that strike you? Erotic talkies.
I think that's what the world really needs at this point.
Stuff is so awful, I can't. I don't know how you are not having nightmares to drink this every day.
Come on now, that's not that bad.
It's worse than that bad, Rick. I mean, I think that a good idea would be for you to, like, have somebody that makes really great coffee, like me, make you some coffee, put it in a thermos, bring it to your office. Oh. That's much better.
I'm so glad you came by today. Even though it is because you had another nightmare.
Oh, well, thank you very much, I think.
I can tell you that Marianne is not very anxious to see me.
Just this morning?
In general. No. I am not going to burden you with my sad story.
That's all right. I cry on your shoulders, you cry on my shoulder. I mean, that is what shoulders are for, isn't it?
May I join you?
Oh.
I'm leaving. I have to run, but you can go ahead and join me.
Oh, good to see you again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Here. This came to my office by mistake.
Report from the lab.
Mm-hmm. I thought you'd want to see them as soon as you could.
That's it. Positive. Evidence of rape, and it's definitely Jerry. No doubt about it.
Well, did you have any doubts?
Doctor, surely you jest. Did I have any doubts?
What are we talking about now?
Doubts, was it?
Well, we were talking about Jerry Grove and whether you had any doubt that he was responsible, but unless I'm mistaken, you were starting to talk about something else.
Other doubts.
Well?
Oh. What did it sound like on the phone last night? Does that sound like someone who doesn't have any doubts? Someone who's got it all together?
What do you think?
What do I think? Spoken like a true shrink. A rhyme. A poem by Rick Holloway. Another career, maybe.
Well, now, to get down to real business.
Right.
We're involved in this, and it looks to me like we're going to get involved even further. Now, the way I understand it, Jerry Grove claims that he has no recollection of committing the crime, right?
No, none.
Now, assuming that he's telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think he is. I saw him change right in front of me. I've never seen anything like it.
Well, then it's either a mental or a physical problem, or perhaps a combination of both. Now, the only way we're going to find out which it is to have him brought here.
Run some tests.
Right. Now, I have some ideas of what could be behind this, but a true diagnosis can't be made until some real questions are answered. Now, I'd like you to call Captain Petroni, tell him what we've learned, and ask him to allow Jerry to be brought here and admitted, and so that we can start running some tests.
I don't think we're going to have any problem with Captain Petroni. I'm sure he's as eager to find out what's wrong with Jerry as we are.
Looking at a blueprint. All these years, I still can't be blasé about it. It fires up the blood.
All that potential on a piece of paper.
I look at this, I see hundreds of people working together to build something, to turn all these little lines into something called Bel Air Towers. Not a bad way to make a living, huh?
It isn't just this job that's got you excited, is it?
No. Makes some other building possible.
You mean your life?
I do, indeed.
Would that come under the heading of renovation, or would that be a restoration?
I was a little of each, I think.
You have a blueprint for that?
Oh, yeah, yes, sir. Right here in my head. All drawn up, ready to go. Now that I've got this job, I can get started. I can settle down here. Pretty soon bring out Diana.
So quickly?
Oh, yeah. I want her with me.
Well, I can certainly understand that, but Don't you think it might be a little rough on her?
Rough? Why?
Well, to begin with, she's spent all her life in Australia, suddenly to be pulled away from everyone she knows, everything she's familiar with. Don't you think that's quite a lot for a young girl to handle?
I know. She'll handle it fine. She handles everything fine, including me.
And speaking of you, here you will be an entirely different person from the one she's always known.
Because I call myself Stephen Frame and not Edward Black doesn't make me another person.
Edward Black is a widower with a daughter named Diana. Stephen Frame has a son named James, had a wife named Alice.
Has a wife named Alice. Has, not had.
Well, your having been declared legally dead complicates that matter considerably.
It's a technicality.
You can't just brush it off by calling it a technicality. A number of people have made a number of decisions based on the belief that Stephen Frame died in a helicopter crash in Australia. You can't just suddenly pop up and yell surprise and expect everything to go back the way it was.
I am aware of that.
And how is Diana going to deal with that? Suddenly having a brother, maybe a mother and a sister.
I think she could use a mother right now. She knows about Alice and James and Sally.
Knowing about it intellectually is one thing. Coming to grips with the reality is something quite another thing.
What are you saying, that I should leave her there? Pam is dead. So Diana should just stay in Australia, alone, without a mother or a father.
I'm not suggesting that.
What are you suggesting?
Nothing specific. I just want to be sure that you are going to think through, carefully, the consequences of what you're planning.
You don't think I've done that?
Sometimes I wonder.
Well, thank you very much for your wondering.
In other words, it's your private life. Keep out.
It is my private life, yes, not yours.
Now listen to me, Edward. If the day ever comes when all I'm supposed to do around here is say, gee, that sounds like a swell idea when you suggest something.
I didn't mean that.
If that day ever comes, I will be of no further use to this organization, or to you, or to myself, for that matter. And I will leave.
That's not going to happen.
I hope not.
You know how much I value your input.
And you know how much you need someone to play devil's advocate every once in a while.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Well, for one thing, as you said, Diana knows the truth about you, knows you to be Stephen Frame. Now, when she comes here, won't she assume that you've reclaimed that name?
I'll take care of that.
Could be very messy.
I know. I'll handle it.
All right. For another thing, where's she going to live? Penthouse with marble walls may be a wonderful place for the mysterious Mr. Black, but it doesn't strike me as the ideal environment for a lively 16-year-old girl.
You got a point there. Quinn, would you have Denver Hobson join us as soon as possible? We have another project for him. Denver.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, I want to buy a house.
Oh, I think I have something right here for you.
Well, let's see. Well, Denver, you do seem to be on top of things.
It was originally Iris Bancroft's place.
Iris Bancroft?
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Yes?
Buy it.
Now?
As soon as possible.
Well, I should tell you that now belongs to Blaine Ewing.
Fine. I'll talk to her about it. Buy it.
You don't want to consider other places as well?
Why, is there something wrong with this one?
No.
Then buy it. Oh, I want it ready in 2 weeks.
For occupancy?
Isn't that what people usually do with houses? Occupy them?
Oh, yeah. 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't be any more difficult than the penthouse.
Well, it's a little bit bigger.
But it's just a question of degree, right?
Right.
What do you think?
Number one, step forward. Turn. Number one, back in line. Number two, step forward. Turn. 3, step forward. Number 4, hands at your sides. Number 3, turn. Number 3, back in line. Number 4, step forward. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
I'd never do anything to hurt you. You've got to know that. We've been friends for a long time. Clarice!
I'm going to need some modifications on the house. Particularly in the area of security, smoke detectors, burglar alarms, that sort of thing. Research which systems are best for the situation, have them installed as soon as possible. Yes. No, I'm going to talk to him now. Hello. Fine, how are you? Do you have that breakdown for me yet? Shoot.
I got a message to get over here on the double. Do you know what this is all about?
I gather he's got a new assignment for you.
I wonder what this one is. Do you know?
I think he'd prefer you get it straight from him.
This place moves so fast, I can't believe it.
Have you seen Clarice?
Not today, no.
Do you know how she's doing?
You haven't talked to her?
I didn't think I could get through to her at the police station. She's in the middle of making a formal identification of Jerry, having a deposition taken, that sort of thing.
I imagine it's a hard day for Larry and Clarice. You are going to stop by on your way home from work, aren't you?
I don't think so.
No?
Well, as you say, it's a rough day for both of them. Probably the last thing I need is a lot of people descending on them.
Oh.
Look, I'll call them. If they want to see me, they'll tell me.
Right.
Am I wrong, or were you once married to Jerry Grove?
You're not wrong.
Any idea how something like this could have happened?
Not any. I never could have guessed anything like this could have happened.
People sure can surprise you. Will there be anything else, Mr. Black?
No, Denver, that'll be all for now.
Hi.
Hi, I'm just writing the reports on some of the rounds.
What do you hear about the Jerry Grove case?
I'm still waiting. Captain Petroni said he didn't have an answer for me. Said he'd get back to me right away. I reserved a room for him in the meantime.
I think you're going to be seeing a good deal of that room yourself.
Oh?
I've made some preliminary notes on the test that should be run. Any questions?
Just a comment?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, we're involved in a police investigation now. The disposition of the case could depend on how well we do our job. So we have to be particularly thorough.
We'll be spending a lot of time in the hospital's library.
Well, that won't hurt you. So, what do you think of your residency in psychiatry?
I really don't know.
Well, what do you think you think?
What first comes to mind?
Why not?
It's overwhelming.
How about your second thought?
It's depressing. The gratification level isn't very high, is it? That's what I face.
How do you mean that?
Say I'm a general practitioner, and a guy comes to me with a strep throat. I know what to do. I take a culture, and it's either positive or negative, and based on that, I can treat it. And I know that it will go away in a matter of days, and the patient will be able to swallow without any pain and come and say, "Thanks, Doc."
As opposed to psychiatry?
As opposed to psychiatry, where it may take years, and we might get some positive results, and they might be negative. And we may never even know what kind of results we're getting.
Well, if you're looking for me to contradict you, I'm not going to. Everything you say is true. But I still hope it's for you.
I hope it is, too. I think it is. I'm just, really frustrated with, I'm just impatient, that's all, impatient.
Well, patience is a very important asset in this line of work. Anyway, keep me abreast of the Jerry Grove case.
Oh, well, I'll be on the phone to you every other minute.
No, that won't be necessary. It's your case. You can handle it, and you should. Just keep me posted on the major developments.
That will be a pleasure.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. Quinn, could you send in some coffee for Miss Ewing and myself? Oh, no. It's the end of the day. Maybe you can send something a little more appropriate.
Thank you.
I like what you did with the penthouse. It's exactly what I wanted. Dependability goes a long way with me.
It was my pleasure. It was an interesting job. I learned a lot.
Could you tell me a little more about what you did before Denver Hobson recruited you? Did you freelance, or did you have a salaried position?
Yes.
Which one?
Salary.
Who'd you work for? Is there something wrong?
I'm afraid you're not going to like my answer.
Oh?
In fact, I don't like my answer very much. There was a man named Jordan Scott. He and I were involved in the running of an escort service.
What's wrong with that?
It wasn't exactly legitimate.
Prostitution.
Are you familiar with an organization called the Company?
That's an illegal syndicate, isn't it?
The escort service was only part of that. Not a very reliable reference. I'm sorry I disappointed you.
Oh, no.
You knew.
Mm-hmm. I like to know about the people I work with.
Well, then why did you ask?
To see what you say.
A test.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable. But you told me the truth. That's important. And you're very talented. Which brings me to why I wanted to see you. I am interested in your house. In buying it. If we could come to terms, it would mean another decorating job for you.
You want me to decorate the house?
Mm-hmm. For me and one other occupant. Taking into consideration the other occupant is a 16-year-old girl. How is it so far?
So far, so good.
There's another project. Black Hawk has been awarded the contract for Bel Air Towers.
Oh.
And I'd like you to organize a party to announce it. We'll display the plans, and it'll give me a chance to introduce myself to some of the people here in Bay City.
When would you like this party to happen?
The end of the week. We'll give you a few days to set it up.
And when would you like the house done?
2 weeks.
I think that can be done.
I'll tell you now that what I have in mind for you at Black Hawk involves more than decorating. Black Hawk is here to stay in Bay City. We're going to need a good public relations department. I want you to handle it. You'll have to start right away. The Bel Air Towers project lends itself to a great deal of coverage. Are you interested?
Fascinated, Mr. Black.
Quinn, put that down right over here, would you please? Miss Ewing is going to be joining our staff. We're going to have to find an office for her, something suitable for the head of the public relations department.
Yes, Mr. Black.
Champagne. Very good. Why don't you round up Mr. Hobson and Mr. Eldon, and we can all have some.
Clarice. Clarice, I don't understand what's going on. Why are you saying these things about me? You know I'd never hurt you. You know that. Larry, please, you've got to talk to me. We're best friends. We know each other.
Yeah, I thought we did.
We do. You know I'm not a rapist. How can you think that I could do something like this into Clarice? How can you believe that I would do this?
I believe you don't remember. Jerry Grove, I know, couldn't have done that. But that wasn't the Jerry Grove. I don't think you even know who that was.
How can this happen?
I don't know. I don't understand these things. I'm not, maybe a doctor will for your sake, but believe me, it did happen. You did do it. I don't want to hurt you, Jerry.
To Bel Air Towers. A couple of announcements. First, Miss Ewing is going to be joining our staff. She's going to be heading the public relations department. Her first project is to organize a party within a week. The party is by way of introducing Black Hawk to Bay City, so I want all of you to cooperate with her. Curtis, I'd like you and Quinn to help her with the invitations. Media people, bigwigs, all of that.
We'll have a prospective guest list on your desk in the morning.
Fine.
This is going to establish us here. And when people look at it, I want them to know Black Hawk built it. Quinn, why don't we get a frame on this? Couldn't hurt to have a few pictures taken with it.
I'll have it framed.
I can handle it.
I think it falls under the heading of public relations.
I think Miss Ewing's right. It does seem to be in her department.
Fine. Blaine, it's in your hands.
Jerry, we're going to send you to the hospital for some tests.
What kind of tests?
Physical? Psychological?
Psychological.
Yes?
I want to talk to my lawyer.
You've been advised of your rights.
I'm aware of my rights, Captain. Oh, Brian? Yeah, Jerry. Brian, something crazy has happened. Oh, you heard. Brian, I don't understand what's happening. But they want to take me over to Bay City Hospital and run some tests. What should I do? Okay, I'll go if you want me to. Brian, you do me a favor. Would you meet me at the hospital? I really need to have somebody on my side right now. Thank you, Brian.
I'm sorry, Jerry, but I'm going to have your badge.
I thought I was presumed innocent until a trial proved different.
There may not be a trial.
Why not?
Well, if it can be proved that you're not...
Not what? Not fit mentally?
There's an awful lot of evidence, Jerry. Medical evidence. Not just what Clarice says.
All right.
Are these necessary?
I'm afraid so.
What, are you afraid I'm going to get violent?
There'll be a man on guard at the hospital.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.